Critical Service Encounters, The Employee's Viewpoint by Mary Jo Bitner, Bernard Booms and Louis Mohr. The purpose of the paper and aims of the research was to identify sources of customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction in service encounters from the employee's point of view, in particular in the hotel, restaurant and airline industries. The aim is to hopefully identify the behaviours that engender customer satisfaction. The study was undertaken as an extension to the work introduced by BBT, Bitner, Booms and Tetrolt, in 1990, who developed a classification scheme that enabled them to group customers' perspectives of satisfactory and dissatisfactory incidents. This research looks at the employee's perspective on these critical service encounters. Additionally, this research enables further testing of the classification scheme identified by BBT. It tests its applicability for its use in further research. By identifying the differences in views, it enables researchers and companies to fully understand the root cause of customer dissatisfaction and provides a greater understanding of service quality issues and areas needed for improvement. The topic is approached by identifying the possible theories as to why similarities and differences occur. Role and script theory suggests that when a routinized service encounter is combined with a strong script, there will be little variation due to prompts and cues, directing customers to similar outcomes, so the same responses are carried out by employees each time. The second theory is attribution theory, which is used to explain differences in viewpoints due to biased responses. Both employees and customers will point the blame away from themselves for dissatisfactory incidents. The research objectives are achieved through the creation of the fourth classification group, problem customers. This provides further analysis for the root cause of customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction. This could not have been established by the BBT research, as customers would not openly admit to problem-related behaviour. The main research was collected using a system called critical incident technique, which gathers data through interviews using open-ended questions. The answers are coded and sorted into classifications proposed by the BBT. Group 1, employee response to delivery failure. Group 2, employee response to customer needs. And Group 3, unprompted employee actions. A fourth group was introduced as there were 86 incidents that did not fit the previous criteria, so were sectioned as problem customer behaviour. The research uses percentages as the unit of analysis, outlining the frequency of positive and negative incidents for each of the four groups. When comparing the customers' and employees' views, the findings show it is clear that the attribution bias has taken place. An indicator of this would be that the biggest contrast in results were found in Group 3, employee actions, in which customers expressed high dissatisfaction while employees expressed satisfaction. Additionally, customers did not identify themselves in a single incident as a source of dissatisfaction. 89% of incidents could be categorised into the same groups as BBT. The difference was within the frequencies, suggesting both groups apportion blame onto the other. These results coincide with the author's predictions of attribution theory. There are a number of practical implications found in the paper. The authors found that the employees have the desire to provide high-quality service, but lack the knowledge and resources to do so. If firms recognise this and made changes to their practice, they could revitalise their workforce and unlock their full potential. Additionally, employees have been identified as a reliable source of customer data. Businesses could incorporate a strategy that involved active communication from employees to senior management to improve their overall service quality. Consequently, service delivery failure was identified as the main source of dissatisfaction. If employees were to reduce this by improving their reliability, then more time and effort can be directed towards other sources, and problems will be easier to pinpoint and rectify. The authors have identified a number of research limitations. The first is that the sample is not the same as the one used in the BBT, so the reliability of comparisons could be questionable. However, they assure the results will not be affected as the sample was taken from the same city and same organisations. Additionally, the percentages of incidents do not indicate the level of importance of each group. Perhaps further research is needed to understand this grey area. Also, each participant only gave one example of customer experiences, meaning they may only recall the most memorable incident. So the percentages may not be a reliable source to portray the frequencies and proportions of employee accounts. They could rectify this by asking for more examples. Additionally, the authors indicate how the findings can also be applied in the retail sector. It would be interesting to see whether the same conclusions are drawn within a call centre, where the service interaction takes place over the phone. If further research was to be conducted in this setting, then there would be little attribution bias as calls could be recorded and blame could not be apportioned. This would also improve the validity of the results and provide a better understanding of service quality.